Good afternoon, everyone. Let me share my screen. This is the class of mobile computing. This is lecture 6, sixth class, localization, calling, handover. I think you must have heard these terms. What is localization? What is handover? But before proceeding to this topic, let me ask some questions. Have you gone through my earlier videos and earlier class lectures? I think all of you have followed that. If not, then all of you please study it, because as we will advance into as we will proceed into some advanced topic, then it will be difficult to keep track if you have not studied the earlier topic, since all of them are related. So let us start studying localization. What does localization means? Localizations involve identifying a user and tracking its geographic location, ostensibly in order to provide a better user experience. Nearly all cellular or web-based services use localization to provide services to the user. This is the concept of localization in short. I have explained. Now there is another term which is called handover. What is handover? Handover means when we switch from one cellular network or from one base station to another base station, then there is change in service. Although the changes in service remains transparent to the user, but the change in service from one base station to another base station is called handover. So these are the concept of localization and handover. Let us go through the slides. The fundamental feature of GSM system is the automatic worldwide localization of user, for which the system performs periodic location updates. GSM uses the IMSI for internal unique identification of a subscriber. I think all of you have remembered about IMSI. I have already explained what does IMSI means. Actually, localization, handover, these are all features of mobility management. So in short, we can say that the interest in mobile and ad hoc network are often more precisely VANET, vehicular ad hoc network, is steadily growing up. As the new applications are coming up, even emerging 5G network or 5G technologies are there. So these are growing up. The support for mobility was a large step towards realizing the full potential of wireless networks. The mobility of nodes brings about two large concerns. What are those two large concerns? It affects radio propagation conditions, making the propagation channel between transmitters and receivers more volatile and less predictable. This is one of the feature. It also complicates the network management. There is a complication of network management at higher levels of protocol stack, since the network needs to be aware about the present location of all mobile nodes. What is the solution to address these two concerns are fundamentally dependent whether there is a supporting infrastructure. What can be considered as supporting infrastructure? The supporting infrastructures are fixed. We can say the fixed network. It complicates the network management at higher. In last class, I think you remember that I have shown protocol stack. Rituparna has even asked questions about protocol stack. What is protocol stack? How does it work? Like that. So these protocol stacks provide different types of protocol. It complicates the network management at higher levels of protocol stack, since network needs to be aware about the present location of all mobile nodes. Handover and localization can occur when when the mobile or the network is aware about the present location of mobile nodes. The solutions to address these two concerns are fundamentally dependent whether there is a supporting infrastructures such as fixed base stations, access point, or whether the nodes can only communicate directly with each other. The former scenario which was introduced, former scenarios means fixed base station and access point. This scenario was introduced with the first generation of cellular network. And the latter scenario, location, localization and handover appeared in MANET, Mobile Ad Hoc Network. Why it is called mobile ad hoc network? Because an ad hoc network is formed when the mobile is in moving position. Then we can say that it is mobile ad hoc network. The emerging 5G networks are expected to provide support not only to individual mobile phones but also to MANETs. Alternative strategies to conventional networks comprising named nodes and the so-called data-centric networks are also assumed for MANETs. Continuously, when mobile is moving or when a person is moving from one place to another place, mobile ad hoc network or the usage of MANET is there. Most MANETs are formed by interconnected manned or unmanned vehicle on the ground or on air. Many new applications are envisioned, particularly for the networks of unmanned aerial vehicles. So this is the basic or the underlying concept behind mobilization. How multi-IMSI work. An international mobile subscriber identity, IMSI, is a have I explained IMSI earlier, or I have explained IMEI in my earlier class? Anyone remember?
Yes, ma'am. IMSI ta hoyni.
So I need to explain IMSI. Because for localization and handover, you need the concept of IMSI. And International Mobile Subscriber Identity, IMSI, is a unique number. It is usually of 15 digits associated with Global System for Mobile Communications, GSM, and Universal Mobile Telecommunication Systems, UMTS networks, mobile phone user. The IMSI is a unique number identifying a GSM subscriber. It is shown with the help of diagram also. So, what is the role of IMSI? The IMSI is a number that uniquely identifies every user of a cellular network. It is stored as a 64-bit field and is sent by the mobile device to the network. It is also used for acquiring other details of mobiles in the home location register. Home location register, are you aware of the concept? What is home location register and visitor location register? No, I don't think I have taught you that. Home location register, it is a place where all the mobile nodes, or we can say it is a central database that contains details of each mobile phone subscriber that is authorized to use the GSM core network. There can be several logical and physical home location registers per public land mobile network, though one international mobile subscriber identity can be associated with only one HLR. That means only one IMSI will be associated with only one HLR. HLR is home location register. Each and every IMSI is associated with only one HLR, whereas it can remain attached with different visitor location register, VLR, because once it moves from one point to another, it remains attached with VLR, visitor location register. What is visitor location register? Visitor location register is a database of mobile stations that have roamed into the jurisdiction of mobile switching center. Jurisdiction of mobile switching center, what does it mean? It means the area of mobile switching center. Each main base transceiver station in the network is served by exactly one VLR. That means for each and every area, there is only one VLR. The data stored in the VLR are either been received from the home location register or collected from the mobile station. What does it mean? When the mobile device is moving from one place to another place, its details are maintained, or its details are taken care of, its details are written in VLR. And VLR takes the data, takes the detail about the mobile either from home location register, either from HLR, or from the mobile device itself. So it can take the data from either of these two devices. Now, the data stored in the VLR has either been received from HLR, just like I have explained earlier. In practice, for performance reason, most vendors integrate the VLR directly to virtual mobile switching centers. Mobile switching centers are different centers which help in or which controls the movement of mobiles from one place to another place. That is the concept of VLI. What is IMSI? International Mobile Subscriber. International Mobile Subscriber Identity, IMSI. Global Unique Identifier. What is Global Unique Identifier? 15-digit number, mobile country code plus MNet code plus MSLD number, and allows for mobile authentication of device to the network. It is stored in two places. In the SIM card, IMSI is accessible in a read-only section of the SIM. The secret key and SQN are not readable. These are the features of IMSI. These are different features of IMSI, an identifier that provides for tracking of devices. There are others like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC hardware address, IMEI. This is the technology IMSI number use. So if we coming back to location and handover, what are the things when mobile is moving from one place to another? The VLR data is, suppose if due to any accident, if VLR data is corrupted, then it will create a problem. Data stored in VLR, what is the data stored? What are the data stored? It includes IMSI, authentication data, the subscriber's phone number, GSM services that the subscriber is allowed to access, access point, a GPRS subscribed, HLR address of subscribers for prepaid subscribers, like that. Localization and calling. GSM system, automatic worldwide localization of users. Periodic location updates, roaming, changing VLRs with uninterrupted availability of all devices. That is how to switch visitors' location registers from one point to another point is one of the major concerns of location and calling. So charging VLRs with uninterrupted availability of services. One provider or two providers in a country, two providers in two different countries. It can also happen. Okay, so we next is, this is the definition of visitor location register. The VLR is a database in a mobile communication center, in a mobile communication networks associated to a mobile switching center. VLR contains the exact location of all mobile subscribers currently present in the service area of MSC. This information is necessary to route a call to the right base station. Is it clear up to that? Is it clear?
Ma'am?
Clear up to that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The home location register is the main database of permanent component, subscriber information for mobile network. The HLR is an integral component of CDMA. Code division multiple access, that is CDMA. And TDMA, time division multiple access. And GSM, global system for mobile networks. The mobile switching center, what is the role of mobile switching center? Mobile switching center is a telephone exchange that makes the connection between mobile users within the network, from mobile users to public switched network, and from mobile users to other mobile networks. This is the job of mobile switching center. I think up to that everything is clear. Now this is diagrammatical overview of GSM. Here there are different types of registers and receiver station, BSC. Look, there are different hexagonal cells that are being serviced by different mobiles or MSC, sorry, BSC, base switching center, BSC and MSC. These cells, base switching station. So when mobile is moving from one hexagon to another hexagon, at the joining point, the handover occurs because the mobile is moving from one hexagon and it is entering into another hexagon. So this movement is called handover. We can say that handover or handoff is one of the key functions within a mobile phone system. Even or we can say one of the key elements of mobile phone or cellular telecommunication is that the system is split into many small cells to provide good frequency reuse and coverage. However, as the mobile moves out of one cell to another, it must be possible to retain the connection. Because if the connection is lost, it is not considered as desirable feature. The process by which this occurs is called handover. The process by which the mobile service remain uninterrupted from one hexagon to another hexagon, that is called handover or handoff. The term handoff is more the term handover is more widely used in some countries, while handoff is used in some more countries. But both the things, handover and handoffs, are same. The process of handover or handoff within any cellular system is of great importance. It is a critical process, and if performed incorrectly, handover can result in the loss of the call. Dropped call are particularly annoying for the users, and if the number of dropped call rises, customer dissatisfaction increase, and maybe they will change the network. Each and every user wants smooth connectivity while they are on move. When the mobile is roaming, each and every customer wants smooth connectivity. But if call drops occur or drop rate increases, the customer can switch from one service provider to another service provider. Accordingly, GSM handover was an area to which particular attention was paid when developing the standard. Now, let me finish.
Ma'am?
Follow.
Ma'am, বলছি ম্যাম আপনি একটা টার্ম মেনশন করেন ম্যাম হেক্সাগোনাল সেল।
Look at the diagram.
ম্যাম আপনার মানে একটা কোয়েশ্চেন ছিল যে ম্যাম এই সেলের শেপ গুলো কিসের উপরে ডিপেন্ড করছে?
দেখো সেলের শেপ it is a standard মানে যখন when mobile communication standards are developed, then the cells are designed in such a way so as they remain connected or the movement between the cells is proper. Definitely it can be rectangle also, but within a hexagon, or if the diagram is like that, the coverage, it is seen that the BSC coverage, base stations coverage becomes easier.
ম্যাম দ্যাট মিনস ম্যাম যদি আমি হেক্সাগনের জায়গায় অক্টাগন বা মোর সারাউন্ডেড থাকতে চাইছি তাহলে সেটাও চেঞ্জ হতে পারে?
এটা আমাকে একটু দেখতে হবে, আমি তোমাকে এটা দেখে বলবো, but what I can understand or what I remember is that hexagonal structures are chosen as per the standards of because the
কেন কি ম্যাম বেশি ইজি হবে ওটাতে মুভ from one hexagon to
I will explain this. I will go through this. Let me find out and I will explain this in next class.
okay ma'am.
Why hexagonal structures are chosen or honeycomb structures are chosen in
Okay,
BS. To locate and address a mobile station, several numbers are needed. MS, ISDN, IMSI, IMEI. MSISDN is Mobile Subscriber Integrated Service Digital Network Number. It is generally a mobile number. Technically, it is termed as MSISDN. Then IMSI, International Mobile Subscriber Identity, which is a unique SIM card ID. IMEI, International Mobile Equipment Identity. Now, TMSI. What is Temporary Mobile Subscriber Identity? When the mobile is in Visitor Location Register, when his details are present in Visitor Location Register, then there is TMSI, Temporary Mobile Subscriber Identity. TMSI is a temporary number and it is shorter than IMSI, assigned by the service provider to the phone on a temporary basis. TMSI's key identifies the phone and its owner in the cell it is located. When the phone moves to different cell, it gets a new TMSI. It means the TMSI varies as per the movement of a mobile phone subscriber. When the phone moves to a different cell, it gets a new TMSI key. As TMSI keys are shorter than IMSI keys, they are more efficient to send. TMSI key are used for securing GSM network. How does it secure GSM network? Because it gives the information that no unauthorized mobile user is present in the cell. MSRN, Mobile Station Roaming Number. What is MSRN? MSRN is used in GMSC. It is Grand Mobile Switching Center, which consists of all the MSCs. To set up a connection to the visited MSC or VLR. What is visited MSC? Means each and every cell is having a base station and some of the cells collectively have one mobile switching center also. So when the mobile is moving from one mobile switching center to another mobile switching center, we can say that they have visited different MSCs and VLR. MSRN is a temporary identity which is assigned during the establishment of a call your roaming sucks. Country code, national destination code, servicing, these are different types of code. Collectively, they made MSRN, mobile station roaming number. Mobile terminated call or wired phone call. This can look a bit cryptic, but this is actually a little bit simple. First, calling GSM subscriber. Look at the figure, there is it is written calling station. Forwarding call to GMSC, call is forwarded. 3, signal setup to HLR. Request MSRN from VLR. A request is being passed from MSRN from visitor location register to MSRN, which contain all the data related to network. Then forwarded responsible mobile switching center to grand mobile switching center. Forward call to current MSC. The mobile which is moving or the mobile is present in a master switching center, its current stat or it is forwarded to that master switching center. Then gets current status of mobile station. What is the current status of mobile station? That is being set. Security checks, gets current status of mobile station, then paging of mobile station, security checks, and sets up connection. So this is the diagrammatic representation. Now let us learn about handover. When a mobile terminal moves outside the coverage area of its base station, the network management is assumed to take appropriate measures. A handover or handoff is another base station, and it is required to ensure sufficient quality of reception. These are the types of handover. Different types of handovers are there. Intracell, a new frequency needs to be arranged by BSC because of interference. Intracell, intra-BSC handover. The mobile station moves from one cell to another. The BSC performs handover. Then inter-BSC, intra-MSC handover. The handover is controlled by MSC. Inter-MSC handover, both MSCs perform the handover together. That means both the master switching stations have performed handover from one to another. That is all for today. If there is any confusion, then all of you can ask. Is there any?
Ma'am, I need to ask one thing about the assignment. That is the third lecture that you had given. That is regarding the cloud computing, na?
Yes.
And the previous two are mobile computing. So we
Just
will
click
make the
on that.
assignment separate. Yes,
No,
ma'am. I have clicked on that. I have
okay, you
seen.
have
I
seen.
will make.
Okay.
Yes, I will make
But
the assignment separate or in the.
what you
Hello.
will do, there will be 4 Google Sheets, 2 for mobile and 2 for cloud. So there will be 1 Google Sheet for the assignment of mobile computing, 1 Google Sheet for assignment of cloud computing, and 3rd Google Sheet for questions of mobile computing, and 3rd Google Sheet for questions of cloud computing.
Okay,
Also,
ma'am. So
yes,
the heading that you have given as lecture 3, that only we will give for cloud computing,
so
though
just
it is
give
the
the date.
first one.
Just give the date on the date you are doing, or when I have sent, just give the date. Like maybe I have given, I don't remember what. If it is clear to you that day's assignment, then what you can do, you can write lecture 1 and then you can write
Acha,
lecture
acha.
1 the
Okay, ma'am.
answer, then lecture 2 the answer, like this. And
Okay,
one
ma'am. Then
more
I'll
thing,
write that lecture 1. Mane that 3 I will delete and I'll write 1.
yes, and one more thing, what you will do is, all of you, just I don't know how many of you will, please convey this message to all, since many of you are not present today. So convey this, that all of you need to prepare a question bank also as assignment. It will be MCQ question bank, and each and every student will submit 20 MCQ questions, 20 MCQ questions of, or maybe 30 MCQ questions of mobile computing and 30 MCQ questions of cloud computing, each and every one. Maybe after few classes, after 3 or 4 classes, when I will advance a little bit more after 10 lectures, then you will be able to gain some more knowledge. Then what you will do, you will go through the visit, you will Google the different cloud computing topic, you will look at them in the syllabus also, and then you will prepare a MCQ question bank, each of you. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. That also you will do in Google Sheet, and when I will ask, you will send the drive link. Like you will write question number 1, you will write the question A, B, C, D. There are 4 options, and then under those write answer A or answer B, like that. No need to write the total, all the correct answer. Just write answer A or B, whichever is correct. So
Acha, we will not write the question.
no, you will write the question. Question A, B.
Oh,
Suppose I write what is mobile computing. There are 4 options A, B, C, D. In the answer, you will not write the correct answer total. You will write the answer B. If
acha, acha. Option.
correct. Similarly, you have to
Okay.
all of you have to prepare 30 questions. Okay,
Ma'am,
convey.
so many.
I mean, 30 questions out of a full paper, is it a huge deal? Cloud computing is
Oh,
a
that we have to submit later, na?
time. Not today, or maybe after 10th
Yeah.
lecture or after 12th lecture, like that. Keep on doing
Okay,
this.
ma'am.
What you can do, that after every lecture, add 4 or 5 questions to your Google Sheet. You will find out that 30 questions is not a big deal. Okay.
Acha, yes, ma'am.
So, I am ending the meeting.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
So,
Thank you,
thank
ma'am.
you.